Kiss me when it's getting late. Got it all, babe. Save arms when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you'll let me. Got it all, babe. Save arms when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let go, boy. Loving is a safe card. You don't have to play hard. Love and let go, boy. You don't have to play smart. We can take it slow. You know it. Every time it's a blessing, and we can take.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm not going to do a vlog this week. I've just not had the chance to do anything. Plus, I'm ill, so I'm just going to do a review instead. Now, I do my photography side of things. Now I want to get into videography as well. So I thought, whilst I'm doing these music videos for obviously Jacob, or Vega as we all know him, I want to start doing more music videos for other people. I think there's Toby Burton, who obviously is an acoustic artist. I've done a music video for him before. And obviously I'm going to start doing more with Jacob once he gets back from America. But yeah, so well, with all that being said, I've actually gone out and purchased a hand stabiliser. Now, this is actually an alternative to all your really expensive gimbals and stuff that are worth probably £300 plus. Now, saying that, this is still £70, like British pounds, so it's still not cheap, but it's still cheaper than obviously the gimbals and what have you, and helps you get into the all professional side of things. So yeah, we'll get into the review of it. Obviously, I'll have a link down below for obviously the item itself. I'll try and find it on an American site or whatever and see what happens from there. Alright, so I actually thought there were going to be like another box inside this. It's a good job I didn't open this beforehand, just because I was going to open it, get it all ready and what have you. I'm just going to take the ears because they're really annoying me. Get up. Ugh. So yeah, as you can see inside the box, it's just nearly packaged like this. First thing I see is, I think, the carry case, which is really rustly. Get that out of here. So carry case, it's quite big actually. I mean, obviously I've got a carry case for my lights and what have you, so I mean I might just throw it in with them. It's really crackly as this. Yeah. There is a DVD that I almost threw over the floor. I don't know how to show it that way. I've got a DVD, which I'm guessing he'll show you how to actually set this up. Now this is really pointless for me. I don't actually have a DVD player on my PC, so it's actually pointless. And then getting into the actual thing, it comes pre-assembled by the looks of it. You've got the user manual. I'll look at that in a minute, but take the top off here, take the bottom off. Now, oh, I've got a bloody piece of plastic around it as well. Get rid of this. Come on, get up. Why so much plastic? My days. There we are, get rid of that plastic, get rid of all this rubbish. That's how I get rid of rubbish in this place. So, as you can see, it's obviously not set up yet, but this is a sort of idea of it, so when you're moving. Wow, you are really annoying. Is there a way to stop you from being so annoying? Oh, I can actually undo this, I think. Can I? Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. But, I think... Ah, there we are. So you can actually move all this and what have you. And then it obviously allows you to, I'm guessing, take these out. Because why would you have two mounts? That makes no sense. But yeah, there's two mounts, one for obviously bigger and then one for smaller. This top slider, it feels, to be honest, really well made. I think I watched someone else make a review on this actually. Because I was going to get, I think it's a newer one. Well, that's the brand of it anyway. I'm going to get this, and instead of, I found this one, which is a YELANGU. Very weird names, but there is, like I say, more expensive versions of these. But if these work just as well, then it's pointless me going out, forking out more money for it all. As you can see on bottom, we've got obviously your weights both sides. I might take a few weights off them just to make it a bit lighter, because it has got a bit of a weight with it, especially if I'm going to be obviously moving around and what have you with it. I don't want to be then aching because of how heavy it is. So I'll probably take them off. Let's have a look here. Is that a base movement? What does that do? Have you done out? There's like a... Oh. Oh, there we are. So you can actually extend the bloody thing. That's what that little clasp does. I'm sorry I don't really talk much, but yeah, that's what that little clasp does. It's got a bit of a stiffness to it. Can I tighten that back up? Is that a thing? Oh yeah, you just keep twisting it, eventually it tightens back up. I'm going to say, if that don't tighten back up, I'm just going to be walking around with this little thing. So, I've never really used a hand stabiliser before, so I'm going to have a look in the manual and what have you. I'm going to try to use it. I'm going to obviously try and give you guys some footage of both just handheld and obviously with a stabiliser and what have you, to sort of show the difference in the motion and what have you. So I've got 2 steps in my entire place, so I'm going to try going up the steps, down the steps, and just try record some stuff around. So I'm going to get that footage really quickly and I'll come back to you guys and talk about that in the end.
Keep it on the level. Keep it on the level. Keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the. Keep it on the level. Keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the ladder while you in need of a shovel. I can do this all day. I can do this all night. I can do this all day. I can do this all night. I could do this all day, I could do this all night, all month, all year, for my whole entire life. Who you know got a home, but seen to live on the road, looking like a black gypsy in a caravan of bros. Music for the people, I used to rap on the train. Now I rap on the stage and I'm used to capital gain. I ain't asking for change, I'm good at coining the phrase. What I want is more than ever and never to fade away. Is that too much to ask? Good, cause I ain't asking. Already into action, I had your answer retracted. So stay about my business, it's crowded enough with me. You added it's just a witness I'd rather not even see. I'm good with the folks around me, get from around me before we commence to clowning. Yeah, keep it on the level, yeah, keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the ladder while you in need of a shovel. Let's get at 'em. I'm climbing up the. Keep it on the level, keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the. I'm climbing up the. Keep it on the level, keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the ladder while you in need of a shovel. Yeah. Don't give it to me easy. I like a little challenge. When it feels better when you take a little damage. Slow, learning fast, earning, stay burning, wheels turning. It's a ongoing thing. Don't give it to me easy.
Right, so there were the video tests of the camera, both on stabiliser and off stabiliser. Obviously I went through my room into the bedroom and back out. I did a couple like stepping backward shots, forward shots, and obviously quite sort of trying to go at a fast pace, sort of move this around, just to see how well it stabilised. Now and then it did rotate, obviously, because if I twist that, it sort of spins. Really sleek actually, them ball bearings are jazzy because they are so smooth and there's no noise or anything. From what I can see from the footage on the camera, because obviously I've not put it into my softwares yet, the stabiliser has sort of a decent like impact on the stabilisation itself, as you'd hopefully imagine for the money and obviously the point of buying one. It sort of just gets rid of that little shake, so obviously when someone gets too heavy, your sort of hand shakes no matter what. So it sort of gets rid of that shake or makes it a bit smoother sort of. But yeah, so I ended up actually removing all the weights from this. I just left with a one weight on both sides and I went to the shortest size the actual thing would go to. From there, obviously if you mess around with all this top part, sliding back and forth, sliding side to side just to get the balance and whatever, right, it took me about half an hour or so to get the first sort of use of it with the setup that I'm currently using, which has my mic on it, my lens, obviously the camera itself, obviously. Don't know how I'd use, I don't think I'd really use the mic on it at the time, so obviously that loses the weight. But the only downside I can actually see to it, I mean, like I say, it is a decent sturdy build. It's all made out of metal, has nice rubber feet on the bottom for wherever you place it, so you're not going to damage anyone's worktops if you're working in a house. But yeah, the only sort of downside is I wish they sort of made this bit here a little bit longer, so instead of me smacking this against here, I'd smack it against the pole, which means I've got a bit more room to play with. But I suppose if you're going to start recording or whatever, you're going to go down to the floor and move around like that, so it's not actually going to do that. Can get heavy, obviously, once you've got a camera on it, so I mean, it's going to get heavy anyway, using a camera for a long period of time. So obviously, short bursts might be well for that. No, but in all fairness, it is a really good sort of product, especially for the price point. Like I say, it's a hell of a downside cheaper than a gimbal, which you're paying £300-400 out plus for one. And obviously it's a really good starting point for any of you guys out there that's wanting to start into videography and get some music videos done, or maybe you want to just go out and get some cinematics for your footage, you know, just take one of these, because it's really hard getting it on a camera. Like, I've got used to it, sort of, and my footage is still shaking all over the place. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Like I say, I did as much as I could to try and show off the hand stabiliser. So hopefully it helped a few of you people out there sort of determine whether you actually want to go out and get a hand stabiliser. Maybe it's put you off buying one, who knows. But I'm glad I bought it, because now that means I can go out and actually start filming more stuff for music videos and all sorts of different jazz like that. But yeah, if you did enjoy, guys, be sure to smash the like button down below. If there is anything you want me to review, say it could be useful for photography or videography, just let me know down in the comment section below. Obviously tell me the title of it, or link me on Twitter or on my Instagram. But yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all in the next vlog, hopefully. So yeah, bye.